Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube page. Like I said, I always want to drop a video to help you guys out when you are in the process of buying life insurance. So first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to watch this, for liking and also subscribing as well. And what I want to talk about today is a question that I often get. People always ask me, hey, how long does it take to get approved for life insurance? And the answer to that really depends on what type of policy you get at the end of the day. So if you are an older person or if you're buying insurance for an older person, specifically talking about final expense or burial life insurance, with those, they're not going to require a lot of underwriting. So those can get approved very, very quickly, usually within 48, 72 hours. Uh, Usually what companies are going to do is have you fill out an application. And then after that, they'll pull, prescription history, medical history, just to make sure you've been a healthy person and, haven't taken any prescriptions that may have, some major, side effects. So like I said, final expense policies, it doesn't really take long to get an answer, whether you've been approved or denied on those. Now, when it comes to term, whole life, universal life insurance, every company is going to have its own different product. So, for example, what I'm showing right now is a company called Mutual of Omaha, which is pretty popular. And with their terms, they do have like two different underwritings that you can go through, which most companies will have as well. They just might have like a different, fancy name for it. And those two types of underwriting are either going to be fully underwritten or accelerated underwriting. So accelerated underwriting is basically, kind of what it sounds like. It's accelerated. You get approved quicker, but also the premiums on those are usually higher. So with accelerated, type of applications, of course, fill out an application. They'll check, just to make sure your medical records are clear. Of course, they'll check, you know, driver's history, criminal history, prescription history as well. But once all that is clear and you meet like certain requirements, you get approved pretty quick. You can get declined also pretty quick. I would say it takes maybe like a week for me to get an answer on those applications. Now, also with fully underwritten, what I'll say is that it's easier for you to get declined. I've had people get declined due to like a certain allergy medicine, nothing serious. It's just when they do, accelerated underwriting, they don't really try to investigate to see, um, what a certain prescription is, so they basically will take, anything, is basically just being the worst as it could be. I've had people get declined for, misdemeanors, so basically, like I said, with the accelerated underwriting, they're not really investigating too much. That's why the requirements to get approved on those are very strict. You literally have to have, nothing on your criminal history, basically no type of prescription history. So that's why going fully underwritten is better. Now, what I'll say about fully underwritten is everybody's situation is going to be different. I've had people get approved, within 2 weeks. I've had people, still right now, about a year in, still in the process. And basically what it is some fault may fall on, the insurance company. Some fault may, fall on the doctor's office, trying to pull medical records, and the doctor's office is being pretty slow. And then some fault may fall on the potential insured as well. So when it comes to fully underwritten, you do have to take a medical exam, right? So with medical exams, you have to get those scheduled. I have clients that will schedule those, ASAP, like within that week or within the 2 weeks. And I'll have people that I have to like chase down, and remind multiple times, like, hey, go take your medical exam. So if the ball's in your court on that, you know, it could take up basically as long as it takes for you to get that medical exam, because it'll take about 10 to 14 days for them to get the results back to the life insurance company. So, I have clients, it'll take them 2, 3, 4 months to get, approved, simply because they just prolonged getting their medical exam. It wasn't a priority to them. So my advice, if you're looking for life insurance, that's a priority and you have to take a medical exam, prioritize that. Now, in the situations to where I've had people, it's taken longer than, 3 months to get approved. In those situations, for example, I had one guy that he was taking a certain medication for his mental health. And in the process of, his application process, he, switched medications. Insurance company found out about it. What they wanted to do was, basically wait 6 months to see what his reaction to the medication would be. So, like I said, in some people's situations, it could definitely take a longer time. It usually doesn't happen like that. I have another guy who had a lingering effect from COVID, and with that, the insurance company underwriters just kind of wanted to sit back to see how he will react, to certain medications. So, but like I said, it usually does not take any more than 2 months to get approved for life insurance. If you do have to take a medical exam, you get that done pretty quick. I would say less than a month. But again, it really just depends on um, the person. Everybody's situation is different. Whether what company you go through, because some companies, they might not have an accelerated, type of insurance application, only fully underwritten. Um, some people are quicker at getting those medical exam done. Some people are not. Some people may have health issues. Some may not. Some people may have health issues they don't even know about, until it, comes time to, go through this process. So, but like I said, everybody's different. But from my experience, an accepting or decline, answer from a life insurance company can span anywhere between, the quickest I've had is like 48 hours. The longest I've had, I would say, even still going now, it's almost been a year. So, like I said, that's not everybody though. That's not everybody. So don't get scared. Don't think that, it'll take a long time to get approved for life insurance, because the majority of the time it does not. But thank you guys so much for taking the time out to watch this video. Please like, please subscribe. If you do have any questions, please leave those in the comments. I'll also leave my website there as well. That way, if you're looking for life insurance or even health insurance as well, I can definitely assist you. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for taking the time out to watch.